All right, guys. Hi. So we are at stage or step 6 for the horse. Okay. What I'm doing at this step is I am coming through and I am adding details. Okay. So I did add the nose and the mouth, and I started with the eyes a little bit, but I still want to come through and carve up my body just a little bit because I'm not 100% in love with how he looks as of right now. So what I can do is I can come through and I could use a assorted tools. When I carve it, I then go back through and I smooth it. Okay. So that is something that I want you to realize that you can totally do. Smoothing is really good to do. Okay. So I'm still working on it. What I want you to see is, because I was like, wait a second, how do I show you guys these things? You know, I work on the whole project. So I've taken more from his neck area to try to define that a little bit more. I've come through and I've added a little more like a shoulder area right here. Okay. You can see a slight indent. Can you see that right there? See that? See that shadow right there? Okay, that shadow. And then, so here's my leg. I've come through and I've formed this a little bit more. How you can see the difference is on this side. So this one, this leg is formed a whole lot less. Okay. So here's this right there. Okay. There we go. And then, so I've got more definition on this one than this one. I don't have the shoulder thing cut in. And, you know, I have not done as much on this side as well. So I'm slowly forming these. I'm going to form the back legs as well too. Okay. Okay. So I have my back leg that I've started carving in and modifying. Okay. This is what the original one looked like. There's nothing wrong with the original one, but I wanted to show you how you can go through and modify these and, you know, like change the overall look of them. Okay. So original, modified. Okay. I'm going to, because because I have another class starting in about 5 minutes, I probably am going to stop here with my recording and I am going to just finish up making this leg look similar to this leg. And then you guys can see I've gone through and I've added that. I have a shoulder. See, when you look here now on top, you can see the shoulder and everything. Okay. I've got little shoulders for my horse. I've got the little hip areas right here. I've got my little crease for the bottom area, the bum area. I've got my air hole in it. I put air holes because this right here is also hollow. I had to put air holes into this. If I didn't have good nose holes to get it in there, I would literally just take, because I'm putting a mane on the back, that's the next step. I'm going to smooth and then add the final pieces, and then I'll be done with this project. I would put a couple of air holes in the back of his neck, someplace discreet, or I could even do it where not necessarily in his eyes, but in the corners of his eyes. I still need to work on his eyes, but that'll be the next video. Okay, so this is what I want you to work on for this stage. I'm gonna, man, I have to tell you, it's drying here. My paper towel that I just had on here is really actually dry. See all the debris off to the side as I'm working. I always make sure that I have my my surface area relatively clean because I don't like it when the crumbles stick all over it. I'm going to do this for right now because I'm not putting him away. I'm going to finish him up and then I'm going to record my final video for him, or my whatever, close to my final video. Okay, so if you have questions or concerns during this phase, remember, you have to come to class. You've got to ask questions. I am not a mind reader. I was not blessed with that. You need to advocate for yourself. It is important as a young adult, and you are all young adults, to talk to the people that you need to deal with in your world and tell them that you need help. Don't forget, when you are done with this, wrap it up properly. Keep it hydrated. If you don't, it dries out and whoop, can't do anything with it. All right, so have a great one, guys. I hope you're successful with this stage. If you take your time and you are resourceful with the tools that you have, and you think about, using, got an X-Acto knife, I'm telling you, those work great too. All right, bye, guys.